Hi, I'm Lisa Bauer. You're watching Dirty Dog Live Music, and today we are here with Roger Montgomery and Mark Dolak, and this is RM Delta Blues.
That's it.
This is just a little bit different from Roger Montgomery's normal band, which is Roger Montgomery, correct?
Right.
Right. Roger and I are old friends. I've known Roger a long time.
Yes.
So I'm going to try to get some questions going here that will help you guys get to know him a little bit better. It's a little bit more difficult for me when I already know the answers. But we'll start with Roger, and we'll ask you when you got started in music.
I got started in music when I was 10 years old, 1965, after watching the Beatles on Ed Sullivan Show. February 8th, 1965.
They inspired you that much that you
yes.
ran out and got a guitar?
No, my mom bought me a P.S. Blue Stamps guitar.
P.S. Blue Stamps guitar?
Yeah. That's a long time. Most people don't know what P.S. Blue Stamps are.
I know what they are. Yeah, I just gave
tell
away
our
my age. Didn't I?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I started there.
They're up here with the green stamps.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've done a lot of things. And actually, this band, me and him started, we played together a lot of jams, you know, my jams when I used to do jams.
Right.
And
Those jam sessions.
and I was doing
Northwest Pennsylvania area.
solo gigs, and he calls me up, and he had this gig lined up, and he wanted me to play with him. So I said, sure, it's great, you know, just me and him.
Yeah.
You know.
Fantastic. And Mark is a harpist.
Yeah,
correct?
Harpist, yeah.
That is the correct term.
Yeah.
And when did you get started?
Oh, I got started in the early 70s, and I basically got into the blues era, the late 60s, the John Mayalls, and then I fell in love with Magic Dick's music on harmonica. Loved Little Walter,
And you
and
just
it
started
was like, my
playing along?
goodness. And when I bent my first reed, I was hooked. And then I got into an era of my life. I got into Christian blues, and I think from that time right there, I really started maturing in my harmonica playing, and then from that point on, it just.
Most people who know me know that I love all kinds of music, but I really favor the blues, and I know a lot of the old blues artists and stuff, and the inspirations and how people got involved in it. I think my first time actually hearing blues was when I was out in California, actually, and I was a hairdresser out there, and one of my clients kept saying, "Lisa, come and hear my band." And I looked at him, and he looked like this Orson Welles kind of guy, you know, real stuffy and everything. And I'm thinking, I don't want to go hear his band. But he was really a very good client of mine. So one day I decided, okay, I'm going to go hear him, right? That guy was a blues artist. I mean, he threw down the best Muddy Water blues you ever wanted to hear. He was fabulous, you know. And from that point on, I was a blues girl. So that's how I got started in blues. But I think, Roger, the first time I met you was at a benefit.
Oh, yeah.
When you were doing the blues. This was way back at the ICC. And for
Yeah.
a lot of people at home, some of these musicians, not only do they work constantly, but they donate their time selflessly to different benefits and different causes and stuff. And Roger's one of the leading in our area, always there to lend a hand.
I always do about 2 or 3 a month. It's getting ridiculous, getting too many. Everybody asks me to do them, and I can't say no though. It's like I can't say no. It's like you gotta give back
to the community.
Yeah, you gotta give back. If you don't give back, you know, karma's gonna come and get you. You know?
I want to tell you a quick story about this man over here. There was a friend of mine that his son had this rare liver disease, and we was working on his benefit. Now I play with Roger at these jams, but I really didn't know him seriously, you know. And I remember sitting there with 2 friends of mine, Ernie and Jesse, and it was like, hey, what do you think if I asked Roger to do the benefit? And this kid was only 7 years old. And I remember Ernie looking at me and saying, well, you know, Mark, the only way you'll know is if you go up and ask him. And I went up and I said, hey, Rod, you want to do this benefit? He said, sure, why not? I said, wow. I didn't expect that response. He said, why not? And it was great, man.
Roger, you write most all of your music.
Yeah, I write a lot of music, you know, and I have a backlog of music that I wrote. I mean, really, and seriously, my wife, we've been together for 3 years, and she has wrote so much stuff.
She's a very lovely girl.
But she
can write.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And I got a backlog. I have a big backlog.
Well,
but see, the thing is, with me is, I'm not interested in doing a CD unless I do a CD and hit the road. You know,
Right.
I'm not going to sit here in Meadville and let everybody buy it. I'm going to on the road.
Right, you're going to go out
everywhere.
and sell it.
Because my last one, I didn't do that, and I saw the thing it got. And when I was on the road, you know, with Big Jack Johnson. They were playing my CD all over the world.
I was going to say, you have a very extensive history of playing with different artists as well.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, I played with Big Jack Johnson on the road for over a year. Big Jack Johnson just died 2 years ago. And he taught me everything. I mean, being with him every day, he taught me, like I say, he's my mentor, my friend, and my hero. Yeah. Because, you know, I was so sad when he died.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's always hard to say goodbye.
I played with John Brim on the road. You know, I was on the road with him on his comeback tour before he died. He died too. And Lonnie Shields.
A lot of the great artists.
Johnny Clyde Copeland, Otis Rush. Otis Rush was my #1 biggest idol, and I got to play with the guy.
Awesome.
You know, I mean, it don't get no better than that. Right. I mean, you know.
I hope I'm not touring with you because
all those old guys, all them old guys are dying off. You know, I mean, everybody's dying. I mean, look, Bobby Blue Land just died. Right. You know, I mean, see, that's what my blues is. Them guys. That's what
original.
And the blues to me are getting totally out of the realm of blues. What I say, I see all these blues bands. They say they're a blues band, but it's not there.
Right. It's not the blues.
To me, the blues is one man and one guitar and a harp player, maybe. You know, and I guess I'm old-fashioned. Everybody's moving it to a different level. Personally, myself, I don't want it to go there. Right. I see these bands out there called themselves blues band, and they're playing rock and roll. It's like country music, guys. You know, you take country music nowadays. Country music nowadays, they're playing pop. They're playing doggone rock and roll. They're playing soul music, and they call it country. I'm sorry. I got a very strict thing. If you play the blues, get down to the blues. You play rock, play rock. If you play soul, play soul. If you play country. You know, the country people, I love country music. I love country music, but it ain't country music no more.
Right, it's different. Everything's
This
changing.
is just my opinion.
Tell me about some of the stuff we're going to hear tonight.
Oh, I'm going to play all originals, except for probably one song. Steve Earle wrote this song called My Old Friend the Blues. And I stole that song from him, and I'll tell Steve if I ever see him that he wrote that song for me.
Okay.
Because I understand that song is just me. It's me. Right. You know. My old friend the blues, he visits me every day. Every day. He'll visit me every day. Great. The only thing that makes me smile is my wife likes to joke with me all the time. She makes me smile every day. Every time she sees me get the blues. I mean, you know, the blues is on my left shoulder and on my right shoulder 24/7. But I can't let that get me. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? That's blues.
Well, that's what the blues was all about, wasn't it? It was giving people a vent. An outlet to vent the sadness and the sorrow and the hurt and the pain and everything, but it came out in such a beautiful way. Right.
Yeah, right.
So, but if you listen really close, you can hear it.
Oh, it's a good time, though. It's still good time.
One thing, there's not a person out there would not enjoy the quality of his guitar playing in the blues. It's probably the best I've ever heard for rough cut down and sit down and get down and dirty acoustic blues. My goodness, you can't even get it rawer than that, you know.
Well, you guys ready to go do it?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, let's go do it.
All right, cool. This tune a good friend of mine wrote. It was called Walking the Tracks. I used to do this song in a minor key, but I adapted it to a major key. And it goes like this. I've been walking the tracks, sure hope the train don't be on time. I've been walking the tracks, sure hope the train don't be on time. Well,
I've been paying for loving you, baby, and you ain't worth a single dime. Spend your days knocking our future, your nights knocking on my path. Spend your days knocking our future, your nights knocking on my path. I wonder with all your talk how we thought this thing would last. Going down south as far away as I can go. I'm going down south as far away as I can go. You got a wasteland for a heart, your mind is covered with snow. I can hear your whistle blowing, the train coming round the bend. I can hear your whistle blowing, the train coming round the bend. When I leave this time, I won't be back again. 'Cause when I leave this time, I won't be back again. When I leave this time, I won't be back again. Here's another tune I wrote. This is when I get upset, I rant and I rave. So I wrote about how I rant and rave and the reason why I rant and rave. Hey. Trying to keep from crying. I've been Randon Raven, just trying to keep from crying. I gotta change my way of living. I'm about to lose my mind. I've been trying to hide my feelings, trying to hide my soul. Trying to hide my feelings, trying to hide my soul. Gotta be this way until I reach my goal. Doorway knocking as hard as I can. I've been standing at the doorway knocking as hard as I can. Trying to find somebody who will never make my plan. 'Cause I've been Randon Raven, trying to keep my mind. Randon Raven, that one's called. Here's a new one I just wrote this year. This is about, at one time I think I was going to make it about music, but then I got to thinking about it and I realized that I'm writing about the woman that I love. It goes like this. I've been good, I've been bad, I've been happy, I've been sad, I've been blue, like you. There wasn't nothing I could do, but I ain't seen nothing make me feel the way you do. I've been up, I've been down, been all around this town. I seen good, I seen bad, I seen happy and sad, but I ain't seen nothing make you feel the way you do. I've been north, I've been south, I've been around and about. I've been east, I've been west, stuck in the middle. I did my best, but I ain't seen nothing make me feel the way you do. No, I ain't seen nothing make me feel the way you do. But no, I ain't seen nothing make me feel the way you do. Here's another one that I wrote. This one's called Better Get Your Getting While Your Getting's Good. Hey. Telling you is what you do. Telling you is what you do. You gotta get your getting, gotta get it when the getting's good. Telling you is what you do. telling you, it's what you do. You gotta get your getting, gotta get it when the getting's good. Can't you see? It's killing me. Can't you see? It's killing me. You gotta get your getting, gotta get it when the getting's good. Well, it won't take long, just wait and see. We'll be known from sea to sea, spreading some blues all over towns. Come on, cat, don't you let me down. I'm telling you, it's what you do. I'm telling you, it's what you do. You gotta get your getting, gotta get it when the getting's good. Take long, just wait and see. We'll be known from sea to sea, spreading some blues all over towns. Come on, cat, don't you let me down. I'm telling you, it's what you do. I'm telling you, it's what you do. You gotta get your getting, gotta get it when the getting's good. You gotta get your getting, gotta get it when the getting's good. You gotta get your getting, gotta get it when the getting's good. Yes, yes, that's one called You Gotta Get Your Getting While the Getting's Good. Okay, this is one I wrote called The Compost King, because I'm the Compost King of Northwest Pennsylvania. I'm a compost king. I love to write it down. I'm a compost king. I love to write it down. When you smell that compost cooking, old Bigfoot has been around. Skunk cabbages, leaving grass. Go deep into my woods. Get skunk cabbage, leaves and grass. I put in my compost bin. I begin to create a mess. Lord, from my son's horse. Some grass from my neighbor's yard. Little north from Lee's horse. Some grass from my neighbor's yard. I put in my compost bin. That's when that rotting starts. a member of a minority. I got an organic garden compost card. Don't believe what I'm saying, just come look in my backyard. Every ray of hope is gone. Should have known that you would come along. Don't know how I ever doubted you. My old friend, the blue. Another lonely night, nameless town. Sleep don't find me, I know you'll come around. Always knew that I could count on you. My old friend, the blue. You down. You're the only true friend that I found. No matter what I do, I'll never lose. My old friend, the blue. You're the only true friend that I found. No matter what I do, I'll never lose. My old friend, the blues. Let me rest my weary heart in you. Now I got this all tuned up. This is a tune I wrote about a street in Meadville, North Street in Meadville, when I first moved to Meadville in 1977. North Street was the bar capital of Meadville. 14 bars on North Street at that time. And we being young fools, I was 22 years old, yeah. We being young fools, we would try to drink in them all every night. So I wrote about it. It's called the North Street Alcohol Blues. can have the fun at all.
Okay, we're back, and one of the first things I have to talk to you about is the North Street song.
The North Street song, that came about because when I first moved to Meadville when I was 22 years old, 1977, you know, I got with this, I was at a band, I was in a road band, and we played all over the place. And my cousin, bless his heart, who died a few years ago, he was our roadie, right? Curtis was a big guy, you know, typical roadie, big, huge guy. And we're in this club in Meadville, the Elks Club in Meadville, Pennsylvania, right? And he comes back, because we used to change clothes between sets, right? He comes back, he says, Raj, there's a fine yellow girl out there. She wants to meet you. And she knew that was my passion back then, you know? So I go and meet her. She's just a beautiful woman. Just totally, stunningly beautiful, with this big, bright, beautiful smile. Well, I left my guitar in that club that night. Mm-hmm. I left my only guitar in that club chasing this woman, right?
Okay.
So every time we went north or south, I get dropped off in Meadville. So that's how I ended up in Meadville. So I quit the band and moved to Meadville, right? So I'm in Meadville. You know, I knew nobody. I knew nobody here. So me and my wife had a fight one night, and I went down to North Street, you know, because people had said that's the place to be.
Did you say there was 14 bars?
14 bars on North Street at that time.
I remember because I was there, the T&R bar.
The T&R bar.
T&R bar, that was my
best
hangout.
imports in town. And then there's LaRue's, Danny's. It was called Danny's. No, it's called Danny's after. LaRue's, The Playground, Theodore's, Waltz, North Street Scene, Mickey's, Con Puckley's. I can't name them all now. Anyway, so I wrote, you know, we used to have a good time down on North Street when I was really young.
Right.
You know, I've spent many nights, left my car down on North Street, forgot that I drove. You know?
That's why I love talking to musicians, because you can really hear some of the stories behind
So
the music.
that the North Street Alcohol Blues, that's why I call it that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, North Street Alcohol
It's a
Blues.
good song. It's a good song. What do you want to do with your music now? What do you want to do, Roger?
What do I want to do?
What do you want to do that you have not done yet?
Well, I've done it all, so I'm perfectly satisfied. But my main goal that I'm working on now is to work on a lot of original music. You know, I mean, I can play a whole night of original music. You know.
Do you ever lend songs out to other friends to play?
Oh yeah, real Ron
Yoros.
Uros. Ron Uros in a Vehicle did my song.
Another harpist, right?
Yeah, another harpist. Yeah, he did my song. And he changed the key on me. They changed the key on this song. I mean, they did a great version of it. I mean, I got to admit, I was impressed. I just can't wait to get the royalties.
One of the things I noticed that you changed harmonicas a lot.
Every key.
Right, exactly. So
Roger knows like over 2,000 songs. We go out and play. It's kind of nuts because I'm hard of hearing. Mm-hmm. And he'll start strumming something. It's like, where in the hell are we going? And he'll start strumming a song. He'll look over at me and say, G. I'll say E. He'll say no, D. I'll say what? And all of a sudden he'll say, listen, Mark, we're in the key of C. And it's like it's really comical. But the whole thing is I don't know what he's playing until he starts strumming, and he'll throw it out there. And plus we go on, we do these gigs. He plays 3 hours nonstop. We do not take a break. We go on, we do these gigs, and we sit there 3 hours.
So I think I'm going to tell you the reason why I do that.
It's great.
And I think musicians have gotten very lazy. I go out and see bands, and they're on a break for 45 minutes.
Right. Yep.
I'm sorry. And the thing is, the thing that gets me the most, the thing that gets me the most about it, they're getting paid a whole lot more money than I am.
Right. Usually the venues.
When I go to play, I come to play.
Yeah.
I'm like Bruce Springsteen. I don't stop until I wring my shirt out, and then I play some more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Musicians are ripping club owners off nowadays, and it makes me so mad. And I'm trying to start a new era of you come to see my show. You're gonna get 3-4 hours of music, all take, and I'm not taking no break.
I'll tell you what, I've heard the full band.
Yeah.
And I've had some of the best times ever. So if you guys get a chance to hear Roger's full band also, look that up. How can people get in touch with you?
They can get in touch with me on Facebook, Roger Montgomery. at Zoom Internet on Facebook. You
And-
find everything where I'm playing, what I'm doing. I post everything that I play every time I play on Facebook. That's my medium. I've gotten so many gigs. I praise Facebook because I got so many gigs off Facebook.
Right.
Just it's
Right,
amazing.
for people who don't know, Roger
Yeah.
plays everywhere, so
Yeah.
he really
So,
does. He's
right.
busy all the time.
Fun
We're
guy
very
to jam.
fortunate to have him here on our show today, and I want to thank them both for coming.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Roger.
I really love this show.
Well, thank you very much. I know you're one of our fans,
I'm one of the
which
fans.
is nice.
I love this show. I
It's
love
nice
this
to
show.
know,
Watch it
people are
every
watching and
Sunday
like that.
night on Channel 23, Armstrong Cable.
If
Thank
not
you.
for-
We are
if not for
providing opportunities.
If
That's-
not for the music, you got to go for the beautiful smile.
Aw, thank you so much.
You know.
All right.
Thank you so much. I was going to say back in the old TNR days, I looked a little bit different, but that happens.
Yep.
Still got it.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, well, we will see you out there.
I'll see you out there. Peace.
I'll see you out
Peace.
there.